Hello, my name is Dr. Stanley Lang, and the topic is today, laughter is the best medicine. And as I mentioned, my name is Stanley Lang. I'm a medical doctor, sometimes known as the Whole Health Doc. And the topic that I want to talk about briefly today about laughter being the best medicine was I was reminded of this because of the passing of one of my favorite patients who I've been taking care of for quite a long time. And about 25 years ago, I had a conversation with her after she encountered a picture that I had on one of my bulletin boards in the exam room she was in. And it was a picture of Jesus Christ laughing. And it wasn't just a smile on his face. This is a picture that had him with his head back, having truly a belly laugh. And so it was a little bit irreverent for a lot of traditionally raised Christians to see Jesus portrayed this way. But it came out of a movement that was active at that time, which was emphasizing several different things. First of all, it was emphasizing the healing power of humor and how we needed to recapture that healing power of humor, but also to sort of rebalance our understanding of Jesus Christ as being a real person with real emotions. He wasn't somber most of the time. And if you actually read the scriptures with an eye towards a sense of humor that God might have, there's actually quite a bit that you can smile at when you can imagine the scenes that Jesus finds himself in when he's kind of walking through our world with the various people that he encounters, particularly the disciples that he's dragging along with him, and the multiple ways that, that they don't measure up to his expectations. So the whole concept of the Fellowship of Merry Christians was to come up with what we would call holy humor, which is what we would call clean humor. And when Gwen saw this picture of Jesus, she didn't say anything to me till the next time when she came back to the office. And then she said that she had been offended by this picture, but she had gone home and thought about it. And the more she thought about it, the more she liked the idea of Jesus actually putting his head back and laughing at a good joke or something that was funny, literally having a belly laugh. So she brought me a joke, which was a pretty good joke. And ever since that visit, then every time she came to the office until very recently, when she was just too sick to even do much, the last bit of time that I've been seeing her. But until then, she brought a joke every time. And she made a point to bring something funny that would get everybody laughing. And her approach to that was just very instructive to me. First of all, she really confronted in herself her own image of Jesus. Who is Jesus anyway? What kind of a person was he, and what kind of a person is he to us? And he's real, and he has a sense of humor. And if you just imagine a little bit, he's probably smiling at you. So the idea that I want to sort of leave with you is that there are many different ways to seek good humor in your life. There's a lot of unholy humor that has become popular in the last couple of decades. I don't want to bash it too much, just to say that unholy humor, bad jokes, nasty jokes aren't going to make you feel better, and they aren't going to heal stress. So one of the reasons that we want to emphasize holy humor, that means healthy humor that's not taking advantage of people or jokes that cause people to descend into the gutter. I'm not going to go any deeper than that, just to say I think everybody knows the difference. And when we focus on things that are truly funny, that are not making fun of people in a way that hurts them and doesn't drag our minds into the gutter, this is healing. It's very healing to the body. and it heals chronic stress. It actually heals diseases. There was a book written by Norman Cousins called Anatomy of an Illness, and he describes his process of healing himself through laughing at old funny movies, because he had an incurable disease. The doctors had given him a prognosis that was unfavorable. He wasn't going to get better, so he decided, well, he had nothing to lose, so he started watching real old Three Stooges movies and other funny movies from the past, or shows from the past, and he just laughed a lot. He got himself belly laughing all the time, and this caused a change in his body that caused healing chemicals to be released, and he healed himself by just doing this. Or God healed him through it, but he experienced healing. So we can bring this element of healing into our lives. We can bring this element of chronic stress control into our lives by bringing humor into our lives. It's simple to buy a couple of clean books, clean joke books, and I want to recommend an online resource that is a humorist by the name of Ken Davis, and he is pretty hilarious, and you can watch several of his YouTube videos. I encourage you to get online and find them, and you will laugh. Unless you're an unusual person, I will say you're going to laugh when you watch Ken in action and hear what he has to say. And I encourage you to see humor in the things around us, not laughing at other people, but the things that are just funny about life, and laugh out loud, laugh at yourself, especially because we take ourselves too seriously and don't take God seriously enough. So when we laugh at ourselves and the mistakes that we make, we don't take ourselves so seriously, and we can turn to Jesus and take him very seriously. So if you get a chance to do a search for the picture of the laughing Jesus, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I encourage you to look at that if you've never seen that picture. And I encourage you to seek out holy humor in your life every day, and spend several times each day laughing. Find stuff that's clean to laugh about, and bring that refreshment into your life. And I wish you well, God's blessings, and holy humor. Have a good day.